Buonasera, and good evening everybody, MannwidaPlann here. Back again, finally back again, in the fantastic world of Conan Exiles on the Xbox One. Welcome back everybody, thank you so much for coming to join me today. I'm super excited. Lots and lots of things have been happening in the world of Conan Exiles. I've been offline for quite a bit of time as well, working on some other things, getting some stuff together, and the first thing that I would like to say to you all is my deepest apologies about the last episode. It was a huge episode. I think the total recording time was nearly 5 hours, and it took me so long to run that all through the editor, get it all neatened up and all looking amazing, censor all of the nasty language out and all of those things. And then my editor crapped out and it completely lost the entire thing. I couldn't find any of the saved projects for some reason. It was a huge, epic disaster. And I just couldn't bring myself to go through it again. So I'm very, very sorry about that. My deepest apologies. It shall not happen again. Always edited and amazing quality videos for you guys from now on. So, where are we? There is a lot to catch up on. I'm actually in Gabriella's house at the moment. She's made a little bit of an upgrade to her house when we had seen it at the end of the last episode as we finally made our way north. She'd made me a cupboard, which has got nothing in it. I made myself a box. There is some things in here, actually. Let's see here. There's another pick there that I'll take. 112 spoiled meat. I should... Oh dear. There we are. 112 spoiled meat I will also take if it will let me select it. That's better. And the 74 wood there. I'll take that too. Oh, and 4 stone. I need stone. I need stone for today, people, because today is a big day. Let's head out outside, show you the amazingness of Gabriella's house in case you hadn't seen it. There's a little hallway up here. She's got a couple of these little rooms that are available for people who want to come and have themselves a little home to stay in. Yeah, beautiful stuff. This one doesn't have a bed or anything. She's also built this incredible tower that leads all the way up and up and up and around and up and around. And I like the hanging brazier right there. That's amazing. And then up into this little super cool area. She's got herself a little dancer here. What kind of dancer are you? A Zamorian Dancer 3. Amazing. I like the idea of putting a chest on top of a cupboard. Little rugs down, super huge bed, little table and chair with a flagon, iron jug, some candles. Super cool, man. It's amazing. These guys have been absolutely hammering it out. The guys in the ClannofMann have been nailing this. Is that a little step outside? Oh, would you behold the amazingness. The amazingness of what has happened. We're gonna take a better look at this. Now, all the pathway, that was me. The pathway was all me. I decided to get a little bit of a head start on a bit of work before this episode came. Because we've got a big day today, people. We got to make ourselves a home. That's the next port of call. We managed to get all the way up there. And the the random demon antelope heads is still glowing red on occasion. She's got her amazing furnace with a smelter and a blacksmith man. All of these stuff and things. I really like the layout of her house, how it's this kind of like really small condensed little lodge kind of effect to it. Super beautiful. I think her bedroom is in here. Okay, no, rather busty dancer is in here. Fair enough. Amazing. Couple of boxes and things going on. Alright, beautiful. It's not why. Little kitchen kind of thing happening over here. Super amazing stuff. But let's head on outside. Let's have a look at what our task is for today. So I decided to get to work, and I managed to build this amazing pathway. Super cool, just made it all out of foundations and stones, just to give a bit of shape and structure to the place. I put down a gateway, so we can actually kind of wall this area in, turn it into like a hilltop fortification. I made this little platformy part to nest up a couple of archers, which I feel may be useful at some point. People have said to me that one of the updates that are due to come out for Conan, or what they're planning to do for it, is that your encampments will randomly be attacked by waves and waves of thralls, trying to overthrow it and get their hands on all of your good stuff and kill you, which is super amazing. I think that would be an incredible thing. Now, sadly, I failed to think there actually was a buttload of iron spawning on this part of wall here, and when I built my pathway, I kind of killed that iron spawn, but there's still plenty over there. There's still plenty of iron spawning over there. It shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, there's a pit of yog down here. Ah, somebody else must have joined us. Let's have a quick check at that. Because we never had a Yogg player before, and we always needed one. No, we don't have any new people. Oh, somebody's learned how to make a pit of Yogg. Somebody has learned how to make a pit of Yogg. That's a great place for it too. I love it. Look, oh, I can open it too. There's some zeal in here already. I can't make anything in there because I don't know how to use any of it, but that's going to be really helpful for us. This is Gordo's moose place. Such a good build, Gordo. I really like it. He built a workhouse. Super huge, amazing workhouse. And I'm really pleased with how this path worked out, that pretty much everybody, this one didn't quite match up, but it worked out okay. Pretty much everybody got a little pathway coming up to their house. Let's check out his amazing workhouse. I've been in here quite a few times already. I think that's Gordo asleep on the floor over there. Yeah, he's out cold. Nobody's on the server at the moment, which is perfect timing, so I can do a bit of recording just with you guys and me. It's been a while since we hung out in the world of Conan. Such a good setup. I love everything being labelled up so neat and organised. Replace what you can. I will, Gordo. I will. But he's said to all of us, welcome to use and access all of these places. All of these things have incredible stuff. I think this guy, yeah, this guy's a legendary armourer. These guys have been absolutely nailing it. It's been amazing. Which brings me to my next interesting point. He gave me an incredible sword. A black ice longsword. It's absolutely amazing. And he gave me this amazing pickaxe. This black ice pickaxe. Because these guys have been starting gathering up things like black ice, and man, have they done well. Holy baller, have they done well. There is tons and tons of this stuff in here, which is really, really super cool. But just outside of here is where it comes to my spot. I put the central well down so that everybody's got a water supply, and this area here is where I am going to be making my base. This is where I'm going to be building, well, not really my base, more like my throne room, more like my kingdom, my temple, my fortress, my amazing place to call my own. It's going to be super amazing. Now, I did set up this little area over here, and as you see, I've already started getting to work on cooking down some bricks, because loads of levels have happened, and actually, I think I've got another one. Let's have a little look-see in here. If I go over to here, I have another level to apply here. Let's put it into... Oh no, it's only 1 point. The only thing I can put on is survival. Well, balls to that. But if we have a look in here, I need to go here. Wrong. Correct. Amazing. If we have a look through in here, I have unlocked some of the higher layers of building. Now, there is the insulated wood, which everybody else has built out of. I don't really want to make that. But there is this stuff, the reinforced stone. It looks super cool. There is like a standard stone somewhere. There you are. Which is just stone brick. Which I'm thinking of building all the walls out of that it will surround this encampment village place. I mean, what I'd really like to do, I'm sure everybody feels this, is to try out this stuff. The amazing black ice reinforced wood. That looks super beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning, but 4 pieces of shaped wood, 18 pieces of resin, 3 steel reinforcements, and 5 pieces of black ice. It is really expensive. Really expensive. So I'm going to go 1 tier down. I'm going to go for this reinforced stone stuff, which I think looks pretty cool. Problem is that it requires hardened bricks and steel reinforcement. Now, the hardened bricks is a bit of an issue because we need to make stone consolidant to be able to make that. So me and Gordo have actually done an amazing thing. If I go to our map here, we can head all the way down, and I placed a marker that I've got just down. What is this? No name. What is this one here? Here it is. Fish traps. I finally figured out how to actually name your map. If you bring this up, and if you press Y, you can enter a name. And that way you can actually pick out your location that you want to do, tap Y, and like that. We'll just call it test, and go start. And then go A, and it pops it down. Which is super amazing and unbelievable. And then if we select it again, and we just go for this red line thing here, it'll delete it. Super useful, really handy. I'm going to be using that a lot. I'm wondering if, like, oh, there's one of my deaths. Can I remove that? Apparently I cannot remove that. Okay, fair enough. What about things like this? I believe this is somebody else's placement of like a mark thing. Can I kill that? No, I can't remove that. Huh. Okay, very interesting. But yeah, we headed down there. We made a couple of fish traps up. We've been gathering loads and loads of spoiled meat. And we made a huge, insane amount of ichor, which is really good. I'm going to go ahead and drop this other 112 straight in here, and that bad boy is going to start creating some more ichor for us. And he did actually make a box of it somewhere. Here it is, an ichor box, which is just stacked and stacked. But obviously we are not going to just go, I want to build this house out of reinforced, expensive, super powerful, difficult materials to get my hands on. Let's go. No. Bad idea. That is how you waste a butt ton of important resources. So inside of this box, not this one, I have a few things in here. Actually, there's an elevator and some torches that he was kind enough to give me, because there is a load of stone just down there off the edge of that cliff. But inside of this guy, boom, I have an obscene amount of foundations and circular things, which is absolutely amazing. I need some food as well. He's given me some dried meat, which is super crazy. No, don't drop it. Oh my good God. Oh. Sorry there, everybody. It has been a while. It's going to take me a bit to get back to the controls, I think, as well. It's going to be a little bit of a trick for a while, but we'll get it. We'll get it straight back pretty easily. I'm going to put you here, because I shouldn't need my healing potions at the moment. Let's have some of this dried meat. Get that into the blue so it will last a bit longer. There we go. And refill our water. Lovely. Fed, hydrated, ready to rock and roll. So I built this super wide pathway heading up to around about here. And that's when it starts to intersect with the floor. So I don't really want to be placing anything past that point. But what I'm going to go for, so we get that on there. I know I'm super encumbered, but we don't have to walk very far, so I'm not super bothered. Can I put one more further back? It appears as though I cannot. Okay, here is where it shall be. So this is where our first layer of steps is going to be. Ooh, oh, I can put one there. Aw, that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Can I please snap you to here? What if I go here? You're going to make me want to put one there, aren't you? Fine, fair enough, we'll do it your way. There you go, game. Alright, super cool. Did I actually make some steps? I don't know if I did, but this will be the first part of it, because I want to have one of the gateways to the entrance of this place. Now, I'm not sure. Hopefully, this will work out to be the correct level. Oh, it looks like it's going to be super level the whole way back. Let's just go back as far as we can. As far as the eye can bring us. Before we start to intersect to other walls and things. Which is going to be there. Although, actually, no, that's a lie. I can destroy these rocks and things. Can't I? Yes, I can indeed, which will give us a little bit more room. That's this all over you. Look at how much stone this thing gathers. 30 in a swing. I'm going to be so incredibly encumbered, it's going to be ridiculous. Well, still, I'm carrying that wood. That means I can make the stairways for us. That sounds like a good idea. You are going to be broken. I can't repair you. Well, we'll get what wood I can before my pickaxe breaks. Super huge pain in the butt. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to gather up a load of resources, but, you know, there's things in the way. They've got to be destroyed. Make way for the man's house. This is going to be a super impressive idea of a build. I'm really looking forward to it. And again, the reason that I decided to kind of make it like this, somebody was kind enough a while ago in one of the episodes to comment, saying that they really liked my builds and they'd like me to do like a tutorial idea. So I figured, well, you know what, we've got this super huge space. So if I run around a pathway through, we've had a couple of great ideas of things to actually build. Like, I'd love to make an arena and see if we can pit our thralls against each other in combat. Would be an incredibly cool idea. And also, I figured it'd be a great idea because then I can kind of build multiple little structures. Is that going to cover that? Oh, it just kind of pokes through. Ooh, nope. Don't like it. Can I destroy the... Can I kill the rock that's hiding underneath it? Is that something I can do? Okay, excellent. Good. Nothing poking through my damn floor. Is that all of it? I believe that's all of it. Excellent. And yeah, I can make like a couple of builds, like some small house builds, and just general different ideas of stuff that we can try out. And we'll be able to make this super incredible, huge town. And then there'll be loads of structures here, and if people want to come and join, there'll be places that they can make their homes in. What do you mean overlapping? There's nothing there. You're not overlapping. I'm super pumped about it. Look at this. Just hammering them out. This is why I built so many. Our great hall. Beautiful. That's a good amount of space to grow. That is a nice amount of space to grow. I'm liking it. Right, we're going to want to widen it out. And literally, this is just the main part of the hallway. I've yet to figure out what kind of shapeways I'm going to put in it. I do know I'm going to want this hallway to be wider, though. That's definitely going to be a thing. Let's go ahead and make those stairs, because I am ridiculously encumbered at the moment. I'm never going to be running in this episode, not even once. We're just going to go for the sandstone stuff. We are just laying the shape and structure of things at the moment. What about these dudes? If I go 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 of these, that's an interesting idea. And then we could perhaps put some of those down as well. It might look pretty smart, actually. Let's try it, see what it feels like, get an idea of it. If we don't like it, we can delete it because it's only sandstone. It's only sandstone, and it's not super expensive. I'm not going to waste a buttload of materials doing this, which I think is an ingenious idea. Ingenious idea. There's a stupid plant poking through that one. I don't like it. Oh, okay, you did place there. Fantastic. I love it. Alright, cool. Let's see what these are going to look like. I think these will work quite well, you know. I really do. Let's have a look-see here. Because the gateways are all 3 wide. So we have to start with that for the general shape and feel of things. So, yeah, we'll do 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then these guys on the ends. Yeah, very nice indeed. Okay, let's go back to our construction-y things. See if we can get a bit of a better shape for the entranceway. Like that and like that. I like it. Now, I quite like these triangles just randomly being popped at the side here. What about if I put you on top of you? Will you allow me to put you on top of you? Apparently you will not. I quite like that, actually. That looks like a good idea. Let's do that on both sides. And we'll have some of our standing torch brazier things over there. That looks cool. So it was one here and one here. Give it a bit of a opening entryway kind of thing going on. Yeah, I like that very much. And we can walk up here. We'll have our huge gateway here. We're definitely going to need to make this a little bit wider. The whole way along, at least. At least. And then we've got a generic kind of general starting shape to work with, which should be pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to trying out this build. This is going to be an insanely big structure. And to actually turn all of this into reinforced stone, oh, the grind. It is going to be such a challenge. And the biggest challenge of which we are facing is we have discovered that up in the north, it is very difficult to get your hands on brimstone. Very difficult. The nearest place we can find is just down here. It was mentioned to me in one of my other videos. This place here, the Shattered Springs, full of little brimstone spires, but you don't get a lot for going there. You really don't. And Gordo was saying to me, he was actually running down from our base here, all the way down along here, down through past this river, around past these guys, super huge evil thrall camp there, don't like it, round and through and down past here, down here, across the river, over the river here, down and back through, into the intersection, through the Greenlands. Gordo's... Huh, that's strange. There was a marker here for where Gordo's little camp base place was that we used as a halfway point. Is right there, I believe. Back down through, round down past, all the way down through the river, across the deserts, down to where my original home is, down here. Wait, no, sorry, it's here. Here is my original home. To the Galman's Tomb, where the Crocagator boss is, where we got a load of brimstone before, and then running back with it all. Well, no, sorry, not running back with it all, then dying and being instantly respawned back at his house. Okay, it's got super dark, so I'm going to do a little bit of work on getting this foundation floor laid out, looking beautiful, and get an idea of what we're doing, and I'll bring you guys back in just a little bit. Alright, things are becoming things. Stuff has been completed. So I have the biggest floor area ever imaginable for our giant entry hall. I've also split off this kind. Let's get rid of that. This kind of like window point out, because I was looking at this kind of bridge and I really wanted to build something across here. Sadly, there are stupid floating campfires that have been left behind by somebody else's build that I cannot get rid of. So I'm gonna try and see if I can actually build over them, which means it would be a ridiculously high bridge, mind. But I don't really want to leave them there at that height with floating campfires. It's going to be really annoying. Oh, pardon me, please. Still a little bit snuffly. Things are all feeling a lot better, but still a little bit snuffly from a goddamn cold. But, he says, better, much better now. We are definitely on the mend. Things are getting better. So I would like a very nice kind of big balcony point, pointing out the back here where I can look over the frozen wastelands. Sadly, this rock is pretty much right next to us. Do I still have floor here? Nope, that's actually pretty much it, and I don't want to have foundations floating, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, what else I would like to do? Actually, oh, that's a good idea. I could raise this area up. would work a lot better with my plan. Foundations do not like to be placed on top of other foundations, if at all avoidable. They seem to rather be a bit upset when you try to do it. So that this area, actually, could be the raised point where I'm going to be having my throne. Actually, it works better if you look upwards rather than trying to look at the floor. See, that one's snapping all around it. But if I look upwards, I can place them all on top of them. That's quite handy to know. Much better. So one there, one here, one there. Yeah, that's right in the way, but still, it doesn't matter. One here. Oh, where did that one get placed? One there, one there. End up with loads of random foundations in places that I didn't expect to put them down. Or holes. There we are. We want ourselves another set of stairs there. So what have we got there? We need 1, 2, 3, and another 2. I like it. I like it. Let's do that. And this will be where the people may approach the throne. Oh, hang on a moment. No, that's a little bit shallow. I would like that to be higher up. How many more square foundations can I craft? As you'll notice, all of the ones that I did have are now gone. Completely gone. Oh man, rebuilding this all in reinforced will be insane. Absolutely insane. 20? I should only need about 10, maybe 15 to be super, super safe about it. I like it. But I really would like to. I've always built in sandstone in this game, and I'd love to have a look at what the other different textures of building components are. And I kind of like it how they've made it such a challenge to get your hands on the higher tier of stuff. Like a real super huge challenge to do it. Are you going to let me put these here, please? Oh yeah, you could go there if you wanted to. You just don't really want to. Let's try again. Hello? No? If I put one there, will you update this one and allow me to place it back here? What is happening? Why will you not place it? Why do you not want to go inside this hole? I don't want to have a hole in my floor. Why are you refusing to do this? What sorcery is this? I don't understand. I'm going to have to delete something. Let's try killing this one. There we go. Now it seems to understand what is happening. And just enough left to build one more. Beautiful. And we're running. And we're running. We have this guy here we don't need. You can go bye-bye. Good, it was the right one. Ha ha ha, that's better. That's very nice. Now we have this big space up here. Oh, well, I'm missing one. Dang it. Let's do... If I build one of you and then destroy it, will you give me enough to be able to make it? No? God dang it, what am I short? What am I short? Bet it's stone. Yeah, we're out of stone. That's alright, there's a piece of rock right here. All that work. Building all of those foundations, thinking this should be enough to keep us occupied for the episode, and it's gone. And it's all gone, and it never was enough in the first place. Alright, cool. So, I want some stairs over here, some stairs over there. Might actually leave that as an open point. I'm thinking pillars along this side. Probably would like to widen this out. I'm thinking a circular room on either side of this. Pointed towers, apexed roof, lots and lots of torches, lots of amazingness. And that area there, I think, yeah, I actually would like to utilize a structure here for kind of like the king's chambers. So that when you've got the huge, amazing throne room here, there'll be door to that side. Possibly could have something here. Not entirely sure. Depends on how much I can actually put there. Maybe just a little storage quarters, or I don't know, like a harem, like a tiny little harem room with a little bed and things like that. That'd be pretty smart, full of all the nudie people. I keep thinking that, oh, it just intercuts. Just intercuts. Dang it, that's ever so slightly in my way. Balls. I may have to consider what to do with that area to make it look a bit better. Super crazy times. Super crazy times. Well, this is going to be an absolute insane amount of work, and I'm going to need to get more resources. That's definitely going to be an issue. However, scratching that, I do actually have all of these guys still to play with, so let's work on this. I'm thinking about here. Let's see what we can make out of these. You eat through these little triangles so fast because they are quite little in comparison to the other square foundations. Yeah, I could make it a bit wider this way, like so. bit more like that. I wouldn't really want it attached here. I would prefer it not to be. If I go one more on this side. Seems like a fair enough size, actually. Although something's missing. Something doesn't quite feel right about it. Let's take out you. And take out you. And expand it once more in this kind of direction. Will I have enough to wrap around this once more? I'm going to bet him not. But he has. That's better. That's a bit more like the shape I wanted. And I'd like to mirror this on the opposite side. So from this foundation going here. And then we're going 2 wide. And then 2 back. Now you're going to need me to start placing on the floor as well to be able to make this shape, aren't you? That's going to be a thing. Yes, yes, it will be a thing. You're not going to allow me to place one here because it will require support to the floor. If I do that, is that actually placed correctly? It appears to be so, actually. It does indeed appear to be so. So now I want to go here, allowing me to put one here and one there, and then we need one here to go here. So we do. We have to build up from the floor. Build up from the floor. And all of our amazing amount of stuff has completely ran out. It's all gone. It's all gone. I'm super thirsty. I'm super hungry. One more of them. Maybe. Amazing. I'll eat all of this dried meat. There we are. Back to blue. Feeling good. Feeling good. I'm liking the idea of this, man. This is going to be an amazing, amazing house by the time I'm finished with it. However, I need to do more material grinding. And we might just be able to fit a little bit more in before we call it the end. What do you think? I'm not sure. How much stone do I have knocking around? Any? Any hiding in here waiting to be cooked? No, 6. And how about you? Nope, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, let's do it. Now over here is where I've been going to get my stone. And these super big frost giant dudes are hanging around over here. There they are, look, kicking the crap out of all the wildlife. I should be able to nab some out here. My other problem is, as it's just appeared there, I already have frostbite. It is so freaking cold over here in my armor. It is a super bad idea for me to be coming over here very often. But I can normally come over and get a few pieces of stone before it starts to get way too cold for me. Yeah, that's going to look amazing. I can see the images in my mind now. It's going to look incredible. Let's see what else we can make out of this. Enough to finish that part of a room? What do you think? I'm not super sure. 18, probably not. Let's get some more just to be safe. Maybe old Gordo's got some stone I can borrow, just so we can put an end to the episode without me having to make more freaking cuts. Stone, what you got for me, buddy? Oh, baby. He's got all the stone. I should be taking from the bottom, really. It would make more sense. Amazing stuff. Good effort, buddy. Thank you very much there, dude. I shall pay you back in kindness. I may actually require to steal a bit of your wood as well, my old buddy pal. I shall indeed. Absolutely epic stuff. I'm loving this. I will have to do a good amount of grinding to make up for some of the materials these guys have been lending me in the last few days, because they've hammered it out. Absolutely nailed it. Super impressed. I've got an amazing tribe of people here. Now let's see here. More triangles, please. That feels a little bit more like it. Let's have a nice slow walk back over to our house. Alright, so it was 2 out in this direction, so I'm going to need to put another one here and another one here. Can I put you up top there? No, I can't. I have to use the floor again. There we go, there we go. Amazing. How does this look for us? Alright, good. So 1 here. Need 2 coming out in a thisly kind of direction. Again, we need to place on the floor. If it will... oh, there it is. Beautiful. There and there. Excellent. And then we round this bad boy off. Come on, come on, come on, buddy. You can do it. Figure it out. Not that. Like so, like so. More on the floor. More on the floor it seems to be. I hope I'm doing the right shape here. It feels like it's the right shape. It really does. It feels like it's the thing. Let's have a look. Point of two, 3 at the back. 2 there, 3 at the back. It is indeed the correct shape. Beautiful. I'm liking that. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Now, I do have an area here as well that I could potentially utilize, similar to, well, kind of similar to that, I guess, actually would be a good idea, just to kind of use the space. I feel like it'd be a good idea. Let's see here. So I got one there. If I went, not really a 1 space, but if I went by a 2, start out with one of these as per usual, just to get an idea of the shape. That's too close for me. That's not so bad. Maybe if we pushed him for one more. Yeah, just make another like kind of smaller room, slightly different angled thing. I'm going to go ahead and steal some more of Gordo's amazing resources. And then we're going to have a look at the last little shape, pop some stairs down. And I think that's a good basis started for us already. Let's have a look here. Alright, good. So how many are we going to need here? Just 3, I think. 1, 2, and 3. I was wrong. It was only 2. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, a little kind of closed off room point like that. I don't want to widen it out so it's going to be exactly the same shape as that, because I just don't think that would look very good. I could, however, do 2 more and kind of bring this one to a bit more of a point than the others, just to give it a little bit of its own kind of shape. Yeah, I like that very nicely indeed. The other thing I've gone ahead and made as well is some more stair for this dude here, like you. Rotate for me. That's the way. And you rotate as well. Marvelous. And then 2 of these guys again. Same kind of setup as we had for the gate entranceway. Beautiful. Alright, very, very nice. I am liking the feeling of this. Look at this. Super huge and incredible amount of space here. This is going to be awesome looking. So again, these are going to be almost like individual towers that are joined. We're going to try and point the roofs of them as best we can, but I haven't really thought about how that's going to be done yet. I always do this. I always start with the floor foundation, make the shapes that I want, and then try and figure out the walls and ceilings later. One step at a time there, peeps. One step at a time. But let's walk our way back, and that actually is going to look pretty freaking awesome, I think. That's going to be pretty huge and pretty amazingly baller. Yeah, absolutely loving it. Amazing stuff. But this is going to be a really good idea. If you guys have any idea for things that you'd like to see me build on this little area here, there is a fair amount of ideas. We've got a good amount of space to still work with all around here. And there is more space up and around and about. Not a massive amount as much as I would like. But there's still plenty of room, and I'm thinking we can put layers in, different levels. We'll expand our places to over there as well, once I get that bridge built and made. And yeah, I think this would be pretty sweet. But yeah, I got distracted, sorry. If there is like any ideas of things that you'd like to see built, do me a huge favour and drop them into the comment box below there. We had the idea of making an arena to fight against people. I had an idea of trying to build something along the lines of a church, so that everybody could put their shrines. But I know there is a minimum distance that you can actually build. In fact, this area here would be quite nice. If I was to put my set altar down, then we'd have 3. If we could somehow fit Ysmir in here as well, that's an interesting idea. But yeah, cool. Except for that, of course, guys, do me a huge favour and hit the like button for me if you have enjoyed the episode. Another one has came to the channel recently. Arc Aberration was recorded yesterday. I was working on that episode until around about 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday night, Saturday morning, however you want to look at it. Absolutely huge fan of the game, love it a bit. And if you guys would be so kind, go check it out, see what you think, give me some feedback on that one as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. Absolutely love playing that game too. I'm sure you guys have seen and heard of it as well. This needs to be a bit wider. I'll get to work on fixing that. But again, thanks for having me with me today, guys. Absolute pleasure having you here, as per always. Really pumped for the world of Conan Exiles. Everything is going to turn super incredible and amazing, and I'm really looking forward to getting some more work done and building some amazing stuff. I'm wondering if I come over here, I can get a kind of outro screenshot of all of our homes together. Oh, almost. Almost. Gabriella's is covered away by a tree. If I take out this tree, we can see that too, and that'll make a really good thumbnail for the episode. What do you think? Die, tree. Okay, it's gone. Let's try it out. You stay over there, Mr. Ice Pick Man. I want to do something amazing. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'll tap why get rid of that. Amazing. Beautiful. Thanks very much again there, everybody. All the best. Take care. And I can't wait to see you all again soon. Oh, balls. Oh, balls.